Have you ever pondered the nature of your reality? What if everything you perceive is not as solid and fixed as it appears, but rather in a constant state of vibration? Reality, as we commonly understand it, is a sensory experience. It's the tangibility of the material world, the solidity of objects we can touch, see, and feel. Yet when we delve deeper into the heart of matter, a different picture emerges. At the microscopic level, the solidity we associate with reality dissolves into a symphony of vibrations. This is where the principle of vibration comes into play. It posits that nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. From the tiniest atom to the vast cosmos, everything is in a state of constant vibration. A ceaseless dance of energy that forms the fabric of the universe. So the reality we perceive, the one we interact with on a daily basis, is far from static. Reality as we know it is not static but dynamic, resonating with the vibrations of energy, frequency, and interconnectedness. So what exactly is this principle of vibration? It's not as complicated as it might sound. Imagine a universe that's not made up of solid, static matter, but rather a universe that's in constant motion, vibrating at different frequencies. That's the essence of the principle of vibration. This principle tells us that everything in the universe, from the smallest particle to the largest galaxy, is in a constant state of motion. It's all vibrating all the time. It's not always something we can see or feel, but it's happening nonetheless. So how does this relate to the world of quantum physics? Well, the principle of vibration is a foundational concept here. Quantum physicists have found that at the smallest scale, particles aren't solid matter at all. Instead, they exist as waves of potential vibrating at certain frequencies. This might sound a bit abstract, so let's think about it in a more everyday context. Consider the strings on a guitar. When you pluck a string, it vibrates, right? The speed of that vibration determines the pitch of the note we hear. A slow vibration gives us a low note, while a fast vibration gives us a high note. Now take that concept and apply it to everything in the universe. The principle of vibration suggests that everything, from the atoms in your body to the light from distant stars, is vibrating just like those guitar strings. The frequency of that vibration determines the nature of what we perceive. So what does this all mean? Well, it might just change the way you think about the universe. It's not a collection of static, separate objects, but a symphony of vibrations, an endless dance of energy and frequency. Everything in the universe, from the tiniest particle to the most massive star, is in a state of vibration. The universe sings a song of energy and frequency. So how does this vibration relate to energy and frequency? Let's dive a bit deeper. Vibration is not just a simple back and forth movement. It's a physical manifestation of energy. Energy, in its purest form, is always in motion, always in vibration. And this energy can move at different speeds or frequencies, creating a symphony of vibrations that shape our reality. Think of it like music. In an orchestra, each instrument plays at a different frequency, creating different notes. But when played together, they form a harmonious symphony. Similarly, every particle in the universe vibrates at its own unique frequency, contributing to the grand cosmic symphony. Different frequencies of vibration give rise to different forms of matter and energy. The frequency of the vibration determines the form of physical matter. At the subatomic level, particles like electrons and photons vibrate at incredibly high frequencies, giving them unique properties. On the other hand, larger objects like planets and stars vibrate at much lower frequencies, which gives them their physical form and structure. But what about the concept of resonance? Well, it's a clear demonstration of the interconnectedness of all things. Two objects vibrating at the same frequency tend to influence each other, creating a phenomenon known as resonance. Imagine two tuning forks of the same pitch. When one is struck, the other starts to vibrate as well, even if it's not touched. This is because the energy of the vibration resonates or matches between the two. This illustrates how all things in the universe, from the smallest particles to the largest celestial bodies, are interconnected, constantly influencing each other through their vibrations. So, what's the take-home message here? The energy that makes up everything isn't separate or isolated. It's not just floating around aimlessly. It's vibrating, it's resonating. It's part of a grand cosmic orchestra, playing its part in the symphony of the universe. We're all part of this universal symphony, each of us a unique note resonating together. The energy that makes up everything isn't separate or isolated, it's connected, resonating together in the grand symphony of the universe. The principle of vibration shows us that we're all part of an interconnected universe. But what does that mean for us? Well, let's dive in. The principle of vibration is more than just a physical concept. It's a philosophical cornerstone that can alter our understanding of the world and ourselves. Picture this: every thought, every emotion, and every physical object is a unique frequency. These frequencies interact, interfere, and harmonize with each other, creating the symphony of the universe. This idea can change our perspective on the nature of reality. We often see ourselves as separate entities, isolated from the world and each other. But if we're all just vibrations, then we're not separate at all. We're all part of the same cosmic orchestra. Imagine a world where we recognize that every action, every word, every thought sends ripples throughout the universe. A world where we understand the power and responsibility that comes with our vibrations. This thought-provoking principle doesn't just stop at the macro level of the universe, it also seeps into our individual lives. It affects how we interact with others, how we perceive our surroundings, and how we understand our own existence. We are not just passive observers in this universe, we are active participants, sending out our unique frequencies into the cosmos. It's fascinating, isn't it? The principle of vibration can profoundly shape our worldview. It can encourage us to be more mindful of our actions, our words, and our thoughts, as they all contribute to the universal vibration. It can inspire us to seek harmony both within ourselves and with the world around us. So the next time you feel alone or separate, remember the principle of vibration. Remember that you are not an isolated entity, but a vibrant part of this vast, interconnected universe. You're a key player in the symphony of existence, contributing your unique melody to the cosmic concert. Understanding the principle of vibration can change how we see the world, reminding us that we're not separate entities, but part of an interconnected, vibrating universe. We are, in essence, the universe experiencing itself.